Guys, JoeOnit coming in. Got another battle replay for you here on Total War Rome 2. Welcome back to the Land of Caesars. Welcome back to the channel, and thank you guys very, very much for coming to hang out with me once again. I'm just going to slow it down here for just 1 second. I'm still working on the lag issues, the grainy issues. Still trying to figure it out. It is a process, but I am in the process. I'm trying to work it out. I'm trying to figure it out. So I just want to let you guys know that it is not something that I'm just giving up on and letting the videos be whatever they're going to be. I'm trying to get back to giving you guys the best content that I possibly can. So, with that said, we're going to get into today's battle, and we have a little bit of a sally out starting here, so I'm just going to hold off on playing the video. I'm just going to go over the armies real quick. So out on the attackers, first we will take a look here at Epirus being commanded by Smooth Operator. Good song. And he has 7 Thraio Spears, 3 Samnite Warriors, 2 Royal Peltasts, one of those being his General, 3 Cretan Archers, a Rhodian Slinger, and a Scorpion. Then in the center here we have a Pontus being commanded by Muff, and he has 8 Pontic Swordsmen, 3 Thraio Spears, 1 Hillman General is a Pontic Royal Cavalry. He also has 3 Pontic Peltasts, 2 Eastern Archers, 1 Cappadocian Cavalry, and a Giant Ballista. And then over here we have Getae being commanded by Venno, I think. And he has 7 Noble Swords, one of those being his General, 2 Spears, 1 Axe Warrior, and 4 units of the Dacian Heavy Bowman. Now getting inside the settlement, first we took a look at Egypt being commanded by Lilastar. And that person has 8 Thorax Swordsmen, 3 Thraio Spears, General is a Royal Peltast, 3 Cretan Archers, and a Rhodian Slinger. Then we have a Iceni being commanded by Sniper 101, and he has 6 Chosen Swordband, 4 Regular Swordband, 2 Levy Freeman, 1 Painted One. General is a Heroic Rider. He also has 4 Briton Slingers, and he has a Chariot. There it is over there. Chariot hanging out with a Levy Freeman. Okay, cool. And then finally we have a Lusitani on defense, which looks like we have a mass sally out here from Lusitani and a lot of Iceni. Lusitani here will be commanded by Ironclad, and he has 8 Veteran Shield Warriors. General is a Lusitani Noble. He also has 4 Balearic Slingers, 1 Iberian Skirmisher, 1 Scutari Cavalry, and a Scorpion. So not a lot of melee infantry, 9 units of melee infantry here for Lusitani. So we're going to see how that plays out, but hopefully you guys do enjoy. This is a fast replay, so I'm not really sure exactly what's going to happen here, but obviously it's going to be a large amount of destruction. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you what's going to happen, but we will dive into this one, so hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Feel free to hit the like button, drop some comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel, but we're going to dive on in here, so let's get it going. All right, so wall breach has been made here by the Pontus artillery piece. That is definitely good to see. Will absolutely help them get inside the settlement. I just want to show you guys over here. So we did have an entire sally out, I should say, from Lusitani, and what's his Scorpion at? So it's still making its way over here. And I see he did send out a bunch of its stuff over here. Swordband over here. He's got his Chosen Swordband, the Painted Ones up over there, and he did have the initial front line that came outside. He's got his Slingers up near the wall. Definitely a good place for them to be. Now, we did have Epirus started to move forward, then he stopped. So I'm not really sure what this attack is all about. Maybe he's waiting for Pontus to start making his way forward. We do have Getae actually cycling away from the sally out, which is not something I would disagree with. You definitely want to try and get away from it, but you don't want to just give up ground completely. You want to have some sort of a defensive line. They are going to have to deal with the fact that there are 4 Balearic Slingers over here, so that's going to be something that the attackers are really going to need to worry about, at least trying to get inside the settlement, also having to deal with the Scorpion here, because the Scorpion could literally just walk over here and just start picking stuff off, pretty much at whim. Whatever it wants to do, it's going to be able to do. Now, I did notice back over here, the Levy Freeman that was hanging out by where the Chariots are, they are making their way outside of the settlement. I wonder if maybe he's just scouting the woods here, maybe paving for the way for the Chariots to make their way out. But shots still coming in. Okay, so knocking down another wall breach. I mean, if you want to do that, you can. I wouldn't say that it's a mandatory thing to do. I would probably, after the first breach is made, I would probably just start trying to bombard into the settlement in all seriousness. But that's just me. That is just me. We have some slingers that have made their way up onto the wall here. Some of the Briton slingers firing down. Mercenary Axe Warriors charging across, going to charge into this Levy Freeman. Unfortunately, they're going to take a lot of damage. Now they're going to start getting shot by the Archer Tower. The slingers still firing down there as well. So that is going to be something that they're going to have to contend with because of this sally out over here from the defenders. Now we have some of these swordmen have now charged in, getting into some of the Gete spears. Some Pontics. Oh, that's just Hillman there. I mean, they don't have a lot of cavalry out on this side. They only have 2 units of cavalry. So that's definitely something, like I said, something they could definitely contend with. They just have to worry about being so close to the wall. They might be able to, well, maybe that's still a little bit too close, as the slingers will be on the wall there. They'll be able to fire down. But making some sort of a defensive line to allow the intrusion of the settlement. But all right, here we go. Looks like they're actually just going to go for it, which honestly I would not say is a bad idea. You got to get inside. Like, you have to go, because the defenders have an entire army outside. So, I mean, army and a half technically, but they don't know. The attackers obviously don't know what the rest of what the defenders have. Now, starting to see that chariot coming around the outside. Oh boy, this is definitely rush zone right here, though. Rush in, get in there, get in there, get in there. Pressure these streets. Get your ranged units inside. I would absolutely get your ranged units inside. There's a lot of Cretan archers. Looks like these guys are on fire at will. Oh, I hope they're not on fire at will. Just keep rushing. Keep going. Keep going this way now. You gotta take as much of the streets as possible to be able to allow your armies to get inside. Pontus looks like he's going to be the one that's holding the line here, though. He's probably going to have a little bit of a problem. Here comes those veteran shield warriors. Those guys are brutal. Every time I use Lusitani, I bring my max 7. I know a lot of people play max 8. My group here plays on the Hungry Wolves Discord, primarily when you stream with me. We play max 7, same unit. I feel like that one just kind of makes the game a little bit more even, but everybody plays however they want to play. Obviously within the 1 through 4 rules. Lusitani unit doing work. Yeah, I figured he was going to be putting in a lot of damage. But they are getting hit now. Oh, God, the chariots are here. I just saw the banner coming out of the woods, running into the Royal Peltash General, who tried to get into shield wall way too late. And look at this buffet of archers. Oh, my God. This chariot is going to slaughter. Now, they're not side chariots, they're just regular Iceni chariots, but he's already at 250, 260, 275 kills. Oh, dear God. And he's just got more to go. Look at all of these archers. Not defended, not inside the settlement, not trying to get inside the settlement. 500 kills now. Oh, he's not even going to stick with the archers. He's just going to peel on down here. He's going to start getting into the infantry. Oh, God. Rear charging, running him over. 650 kills. How much is left? How many are left? Still 14 chariots. He's got a silver chevron, and he can still make his way back over here. He's going back into the Pontus Archer. Oh, these are the Peltasts. These are the Peltasts. Why are they not firing? Oh, I don't think the Pontus was paying attention over here. I think he was so focused on the front line over there. 830 kills. Jesus. 900 kills. He's getting easy 1,000. How many are left? 7 are still left in the unit. Yeah, he's getting 1,000. Honestly, he should just stick right here. Just keep running this over. Maybe hit the Scorpion if you... Oh, that's where he's going. Okay. Going after the Scorpion. 951. Going to hit that Scorpion crew. I do not blame him at all. Burning everything. Is he going back into the General again? Yes, he is. Going to hit that General unit once again. Little bit of a flyby. Little bit of a flyby. Going to get back over here into this Archer den. I mean, Gete still has all of his archers just sitting here. 965, 969, 972. Oh, my God. 6 chariots still left in the unit. Well, technically 3 chariots are still in the unit. There's 6 total. 1,000. Second chevron. 1,049. Lost another chariot. 3 chariots remaining. Wavering. Let's see, what are they? I mean, it's 1060. Oh, nope. Okay. There they go. Chariots are gone. Holy crap. Oh, wait. What's going on down over here? We got the Heroic Rider General mixing it up with the Pontus General, the Pontic Royal Cavalry. Does not look like that's going well for the Pontic Royal Cavalry at all. Look at that Scorpion all the way over there. It's like he didn't even need to bring it. I mean, it's not a waste of a lot of money. It's like 650 or 540 or whatever it is. But unfortunately, not unfortunately, just didn't need it. Did not need it. And now the heroic, I'm sorry, not the heroic, the chosen sword band over here. Gete coming back out of the settlement. How far have they made it? Oh my God, look at how far in they made it. Wow, they are really pressing. Keep going. I mean, Egypt's kind of destroyed. And look at the forces that are still coming forward. 134, the Samnites, fine. They are still pressing forward towards the sound center. They have a Royal Peltast in their way. There is a Royal Peltast. Again, town center here for Camulodunum. Town center is right up there. General's going to try and get in the way, maybe block some of these guys. I mean, there's still a Samnite there. The Samnite could move forward. Get in there. Get in there. Both of these guys coming this way. We have another Thorax making his way. He's a little damaged down to 153. But, I mean, the amount of Samnites coming around. Noble Sword General. Still have more Noble Swords there. More Noble Swords here. Gete Archers still just firing. I think they're hitting more of their own men than anything else. And they're hitting a little bit of that Thorax. But, God, dude, they're getting into the town center. Oh, no, they're getting shot in the back. Maybe not. I mean, they're still going for it. They're being chased, violently chased. The Royal Peltast General making chase here, trying to catch up to this Thoreo Spear. I think he's going for a town center cap. I think that's where he's going, but I don't know if he's going to make it, though. But look at what's still out here. Empress making his way inside. Royal Peltast, Thoreo Spears. Pontus definitely did his job. I would say Pontus did his job. I mean, he's trashed. He's pretty much destroyed. He's got a couple of units remaining. But, I mean, he gave his teammates the opportunity to get inside this settlement. That is gigantic. Now, it looks like the general did catch up. Okay, so he did catch up to the Thoreo Spears. He's going to take him out. Still at 347 left, though. There's a Thorax right there. Ooh, we got Archer fire. Egypt doing some work now. Cretan's getting some shots in onto that Gete Noble Sword General. He's firing into the sword side of him. So he's definitely... Oh, my God. That was a massive volley that hit right there. Absolutely massive volley. Honestly, guys, I don't even know if I would be focusing in this direction. Keep going this way. Get in there. Try and get to that town center. We have a Samnite warrior that's kind of behind, but unfortunately, here comes the Royal Peltast General. He's going to surround, or are they going to get the Samnites out of there? I mean, it's a little bit of a pull through. He's trying to get them back around, but I would say, in all seriousness, the majority of the unit went this way. So, yeah, there were a couple of guys that went through, but, I mean, it's kind of anybody's call at that point. The Thorax Swords with Royal Peltast. So, the Thorax Swords in the front line. I mean, guys, get in there. Just go. Just go. If they could break through here. Oh, wait, where's the... Oh, that's right. They only had one... They only had one cavalry. They only had one cavalry. If they had another cavalry unit, this could be a problem. This could really be a problem if he could get into the back of these archers. But it looks like the defenders have them rather defended, rather held up, rather looked over, if you will. And now we have the heroic Rider General, 43 kills, making his way in. I'm sorry. 43 kills, 48 men, that's right. Now the Noble Swords, unfortunately, just getting shot in the back. Swordband making their way forward. We have Thoreo Spears over here trying to do what they can. 39 kills, but does not really look like they're going to be able to progress any further. So Egypt coming in big. Oh, so many javelins. So many javelins just hit that heroic Rider General. Oh, my God. That was only 7 kills. I definitely thought that was way more than that. But the archers here for Egypt, I think the slingers are still firing over here as well. Or is it just the archers primarily? Yeah, it looks like the archers are firing. At least one unit of the archers is firing. Another one here up in melee, taking on the Thoreo Spears, teaming up with a chosen sword band. More infantry coming around over here, though. I mean, Gete still, looks like he's still got ammo. Yeah, he's firing. Gete is firing in here. They firing at the general? They are firing at the general. So you can see, ooh, that little move right there by Egypt. That was a nice move. Nice little something move, but he turned himself to possibly have a little bit more of an angle to block with his shields while these archers are firing, but never mind. We just had a gigantic rout. Everything has now broken down. We have one final Royal Peltast there for Empress, not actually, so the general, no. The general as well. Not willing to give up just yet, but that is it. Wow. That was crazy. That was absolutely insane. I'm going to stay out here until the end of the replay. There's not really very much fighting going on. Look at the dead. Jesus. Wow. All these archers over here. All of these archers over here. Crazy. 1,060? Was that the total? I'm going to have to see at the end. 1,064, 1,054, something like that. That's crazy. This Royal Peltash General is not... Oh, there he goes. Never mind. I was going to say, he's not willing to give up. Royal Peltash General's coming over, though. He's going to say, get out. And that's it. Right there. 5 seconds. Boom. Costly victory. Wow. All right, let's take a look. And Sniper 101, he's the one that sent the replay over, and I completely see why he sent it over. 2,975 kills. Dude, thank you very much for sending this replay over to me. I definitely appreciate it. 120 with his general. His slingers 114. I mean, they weren't really the focus. I think we know where the focus was. But chosen swordband 143, 145, 150, 69 giggity, 162. Actually, wow, look at that. 131, 114, 191 with his swordband. Very nice. One of his Levy Freeman 100 kills, but look at that. 1,064 with the chariots, 2 silver chevrons. That's crazy. Such a good job with those chariots. Then we have Leela Star here playing as Egypt, 1,415 kills, 125 with the general. Cretan archers there. They were really firing at the end, though, but 163, 136, 100. Thorax swordsman, 221, 133, 124. So a couple of them over 100 kills. And then we have Ironclad Kid here playing as Lusitani, 1,451. 105 with his general. Slingers, 104 and 110. Let's see what it's chosen. Not chosen. Veteran shields 140, 122, 197, and 229. Pretty well. Unfortunately, Scorpion. Yeah, Scorpion didn't do anything, and he lost his Qatari cavalry very quickly. Didn't look. They only two kills. That is rough to see. I'm a big fan of Qatari cavalry. Then we have getting on to the attackers. We have Muff playing as Pontus, 1,420 kills, most for his team. 72 with his general. The Cappadocia cavalry 137. Another favorite cav of mine. His Eastern archers got run over. The Pontic Peltast, I guess they weren't. He wasn't paying it. Not saying anything bad. He just wasn't focused over there because he was focused on, defending against Iceni and Lusitani. Pontic Swordsman 104, 122, 118, 106. There we go. 113. Thraeus, one of his units there with 96. Then we get in with Vano playing as Gete, 75 for the general. His archers, yeah, they just got mollywopped. They just got run over. I know he still had 3 there at the end, but they really got run over. His Axe Warriors 133, Noble Swords 142, 268, 126, 145, 121. So overall, very well done. 5 out of the 7 over 100 kills. One of them at 268. That's really good. And then we have Smooth Operator playing as Empress 1,032. 208 with that general. Would not give up. 69 with an archer. Giggity. Sam Knights 171 and 7 Thraeus Spears. That is a lot for an attack army, honestly. You'd usually see some more Italian swordsmen, maybe another Royal Peltash, something like that. That is a lot of Thraeus Spears. Maybe he was testing something out. I don't know. But that is going to be the end of today's battle replay. So thank you, all 6 of you guys that played in the battle, but definitely Sniper, thank you very much for sending it on over to me for coverage. But that is going to be the end here for today. So hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Remember, hit the like button, drop some comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. And as always, until the next one.